This is the reading quiz called Rare Treasures. That is the story that we read this week. Number 1, at the beginning of the story, why did the author say that Mary's life started with a bang? Her mother had trouble having kids, so she was a surprise. She almost got hit by lightning when she was a baby. She was a loud child. She was in an earthquake. Number 2, what is the main idea in the story? Mary had a deep love for finding fossils, and people admired her for finding fossils. Mary almost got hit by lightning. Mary grew up poor. Mary was a bright and intelligent child. Number 3, what led Mary to start collecting fossils? Mary and her older brother Joseph were just a few years old when they began visiting the nearby rocky beaches with their father. Richard Anning taught them how to hunt for fossils. Fossils were strange and mysterious. Although they had been found before, scientists were just beginning to understand that they were the remains of animals or plants that no longer existed, living things that had died many, many years ago. Usually the remains of plants and animals decompose or are eaten, but sometimes they are covered by dirt or sink in mud. Of these, a rare few lie undisturbed for millions of years. While they are buried, the soft parts, such as flesh, decay, leaving bones, shell, or flat impressions in the earth. Minerals seep into these remains and become stone. The fossils survive hidden. Here are your choices. She found a fossil one day and decided to try more. Richard Anning taught them how to hunt for fossils. Her brother brought home fossils, so she wanted to be like her brother. She loved dinosaurs and she wanted to find as many dinosaur fossils as she could. Number 4, what is the meaning of treacherous in paragraph 28? Day after day, Mary searched in the shadows of the treacherous cliffs, sometimes walking 10 miles in one day. Her sharp eyes spotted fossils where others saw nothing. Mary's dog trotted faithfully beside her. People said the dog guarded her discoveries while she fetched her tools and got help. Here are your choices. Treacherous means full of trees, kind, hazardous, pointed. Number 5, what detail in paragraphs 34 to 36 support the rarity of the fossils that Mary found? Here are the paragraphs. By 1836, Mary had found the fossils of 3 Ichthyornis, 2 Plesiosaurus, and a pterodactyl, a strange shark-like fish called Squalodrogera, and an untold number of small or incomplete fossils. Mary's fossil shop on Broad Street was now crowded with customers. One visitor wished to record the name of the woman who had assembled such a wonderful collection. With a firm hand, Mary wrote her name in the man's notebook. Your choices are: Mary found the fossils of an untold number of small or incomplete fossils. One visitor wished to record the name of the woman who had assembled such a wonderful collection. Mary's fossil shop on Broad Street was now crowded with customers. With a firm hand, Mary wrote her name in the man's notebook. Number 6, why is this story a biography and not an autobiography? Your choices are: it was written in a first-person point of view. It was written with a third-person point of view. It was written by the person in the story. It was written with personal anecdotes. Number 7, who was the scientist that coined the term dinosaur? Mary Anning, Richard Anning, Richard Owens, Mary's brother. Number 8, why was Mary well known throughout Europe? Your choices are: everybody likes her. She found fossils that no one else had discovered. She went to the moon. She almost got struck by lightning. Number 9, what is the base word of the word microscopic? Choices are micro, microscope, microscope, or scopic. Number 10. If you are adding the suffix ment to the end of the word enjoy, what would be the correct spelling? Your first one is enjoyment, ENJJOYMENT. Your second spelling, ENGOYMENT. Your third spelling, ENJOYMENNT. Or the final spelling, ENJOIMENT.